Alright. I don't know how to make this. Oh. There. Alright. Yeah, it's a fucking mess in here. But anyway. It's time to go smoke some high. I haven't done anything yet, so I repositioned that. As you can tell, probably won't take long for the wind to fucking destroy it. But that's fucking mountain life. That's mountain life. When your neighbors are popping off them 4.5s. Sounds close. Ray doesn't do that shit. So. What else? I'm just gonna go fucking smoke a bowl with my nobody homies. There's nobody here. Cyberly, I guess. Other than Swamp Girl. Don't nobody ever say shit, so. Yeah, I'm gonna get faded by myself, because that's what this is. So yeah, it destroyed the panel, as you can tell. Completely bent the shit out of it, ripped it clean off. Look at this bolt. Look at this shit. This wasn't fucking 90 degrees when it fucking was posted up here. Fuck, it bent the fucking shit out. So, yeah, I gotta do some work to that. And when I tested the panel, it was putting out some juice. So. That's a motherfucking pot. I gotta, I'm waiting for the new pump. I'm supposed to be here today, but that's why all this is taken apart. But once I get the new pump, I'll wire it up, get it in, and then hook it up to the panel. Okay, your water. What is that? Huh. That's strange. Here, water. Smells already alright, so we can't do that. I'm gonna take a rip. I'm probably gonna go investigate and see if I can figure out what the fuck that is. But I just like that this motherfucker's full. Full. The way it's supposed to be. The way I designed it. The way I fucking dug it. I know for certain it's 4 feet in the corner over there. Because, you know. Remember? I videotaped it all, so it's all on record. The depth and all that shit. I put a little cave over there so that when I put fish in it, they'll have a place to chill when it's fucking freezing. Yeah, I need the fucking water feature, so I gotta wait for the pump, and then I gotta wire that fucker in, and then I gotta hopefully connect it to a panel that still works. I have another panel coming, but that's just gonna piss off Cindy because they send it through the fucking mail. Who does that? Motherfucker, that thing's like the size of a goddamn fucking billboard. You assholes are gonna send it through the fucking mail? Yeah, so she's gonna have to go to the post office for that. Which just highlights my frustration with not being able to just go do whatever the fuck I need to do. I gotta rely on delivery. Sometimes they ship things that should be sent FedEx or UPS. They send it through the fucking mail. Whatever. It's supposed to be a 250 watt panel, so hoping that it'll be enough juice to power 2 pumps. That way I can have more water feature. And then I was thinking about Y piping this shit together, but I don't want to do that because then 2 pumps pushing into one hose will cause like a fire hose effect. And that's not what I'm looking for. I just want more water, so I'll probably just have to do 2 hoses. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can figure out what the fuck is going on with that water. How is there water? All the snow done melted, so. Oh, maybe that's what that is. Ah, okay. It's a fucking solar fountain feature thing. I forgot all about it. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. It's my motherfucking pond. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Fucking solar panel don't wanna work. That's right. I got one of those floaty ones. Let me see. I don't know if it's on the video. That little motherfucker all the way in the corner. Counts for something. Pretty sweet. You know, I forgot all about it. Like 35 minutes of music to cut up, so I'm just gonna chill outside for a little while. Fish. I guess I should maybe order the fish. It's fucking April. I don't know. Are we done with the freezes? I don't know, it was 28 last night, so. You want to hear something super pathetic? Well, I got a fucking fishing license. Just because, I don't know, if Ray wants to go fishing, I can say, yeah, let's go. Instead of fucking hide and run from it like I typically do. Not from fishing, but just from doing anything with other people. I think it's a trust thing. I don't know. I used to drive everywhere. And now when I gotta get into a car and trust somebody else to fucking drive without killing us both, it makes me fucking nervous. I don't really like it, but I used to go fishing by myself when I lived in California because I didn't have any friends. So I don't know if it's because people just don't like me or just because I don't go out of my way to. No, that's not true. I've had lots of homies, but they've all ended up telling me to go fuck myself. And I don't know why. No one's ever been like, this is the reason why, or anything like that. I've just left the way I was before I met them or knew them. So, is what it is. So yeah, I got a fishing license, but I'll never get to use it because I can't go anywhere. Unless I put some fish in my own pond. Do you need a fishing license to fish your own fish? Probably. But I'd almost specifically would rather do that with someone else because I don't really want to fucking get fish scales and fish blood and having to torture the fish, just all the shit that is entailed with fishing. I don't want to do all that shit just by myself. Well, at least the money I paid for the license will help with conservation. That's good. Oh yeah. I'm glad I got that fucking thing. Sometimes all you need is just a little bit of fucking sound. Was fucking sneezing all night. I think the wind done kicked up all kinds of shit. I used to drive high. We used to live like 2 hours away from home. Work was like 2 hours away. And now I was super stoked that that was the situation for 2 years. I had to drive every day. We went through like a set of tires like every 3 months. And at the time, it's like, oh, this sucked. No, motherfucker, that's where you got your fucking driving in, yo, because now it's gone. You're never going to do that again. I tried to watch fucking Baby Driver last night, but I don't know. I got about halfway through and stopped. I don't know why. But that driving the car, the Subaru, I had a Subaru like that, but it was better. It was the top of the line. It had the Brembo brakes. They were gold, but I think it was a fucking beast. And I missed the fuck out of listening to the blow-off valve, fucking all of it. The rumble of the boxer engine. I had a fucking catless downpipe, straight pipe all the way back. Oh, it was fucking a monster. I loved that car. But I had to sacrifice that car to get me out here. So, in a way, I have to give thanks to that car for what we got now. So, I guess that means I should put a Subaru emblem somewhere on the pond. That's not the point. Yeah, I got the hose disconnected from the old pump yesterday. So all I need to do is get the new pump so I can connect it, submerge it, and then wire it up. And then I'll wire it up so that way you can see if the panel still works. If it doesn't, I'll test the pump with a battery, and it should work. If it doesn't, then I guess I'll have more work to do. But it should work, so. And I just gotta wait for the new panel, which is like a fucking, the type you can like bend and shit. I don't think I'm gonna have to do that. But if this old panel's destroyed, I might just use the fucking frame to mount the new panel. But if it gets windy, I gotta lay that motherfucker down because it turned into a sail. It straight up fucking was enough wind and was forceful enough to fucking lift the pallet completely up off the ground. Wind don't fuck around. Yeah. I just hope the summer isn't as bad as I think it might be because winter was such a fucking a stubborn bitch. Maybe summer's gonna be like extra hot. I don't know. Whatever, I got my little fucking hideout right here, so. Damn, just gets a little bit shady and the fucking solars just don't work. These fucking clouds. Huh. It's kind of sprinkled some snow last night. It's fucking April, man. Watch me all out here in the snow and getting high on 420. Kind of trips me out that after some period of time is going to go by and people are going to go, what the fuck is 420? I can't let it die. You can't let it die. 420, period of time. Started in California, college, somewhere. In the mid part of California, like Sacramento or some shit. Berkeley, I don't know. But they were like, let's go get high. And that was the most convenient time to do it. 420, like after class, I guess. So that's where it came from. But now it just means weed. 420. Let's smoke some 420, or you got 420, or whatever the fuck. Really tripping out on this fucking time shit, man. It's like it goes by, you don't really fucking notice. I mean, I notice every fucking grain of sand, but you don't really see the big picture immediately, at least. I think about it like, oh, 1990. It's like if you go by every 10 years. 1990, okay, I was like not even 10 yet. And then I grew up through the 90s. And then 2000 to 2010. Wow, where did all that time go? In that span of time, we fucking left our prospective homes as teenagers, bought our first house. I went straight nuts with cars. I had already had like 3 cars, I think. 2. I had the Turbo Civic and the fucking 70 Camaro by then. So yeah, by 2010, we had already bought another house, moved out, went through bankruptcy. It's fucking Cindy's mom. She hadn't passed away yet, but she was sick. That's why we moved back. You know, that 2-hour drive I was talking about. Yeah, I almost want to say that might be where the turning point to my life took a fucking turn into the downward spiral. Lost the house, fucking, my mom got sick. 2009, I found out I had a fucking brain tumor. I lost everything. Yeah, so okay, 2010. By 2010, I was not me anymore. The me I was, the trajectory I was headed on, was set on fire and never to be realized. So that was 2009. So by 2010, I was fucked. So I've spent 2010 to 2020. That was 10 years. And now we're in 2024. So it's been 4. And we're almost halfway through the second one. So I've been dead for like 15 years. Look, in my opinion, if you can't get into a fucking car, start it up, and get wherever the fuck it is you need to go, then you're not independent. That's not independence. That's fucking dependence. You need somebody. Fuck that. That's not who I am. I'm not that guy, man. I'd be more assumed to just fucking walk. And that's why I built my own motherfucking e-bike. Because now I can just ride my ass to the gorge if I have to. Because I can't drive. You know, I'm all the way the fuck out here, so there's no homies. It's a real basic outlook on life. But it'll get you through everything. If you want something done, maybe not specifically done right, but done, do it your motherfucking self. If you can. That's the thing. There's the things I just can't because physically it's impossible. That way you get it done, it's done, you're satiated, and you don't have anyone to fucking thank but yourself. Yeah, I wanted a pond, so I fucking dug it. And then it wasn't deep enough, so I said, fucking, I'm gonna fucking cut the shit and dig a real one. I spent the whole goddamn summer digging this motherfucker. And now I get to realize the fucking fruits of my labor. Can't wait to see what birds and shit fucking end up hitting up this pond. And I look forward to seeing these fish. They're not gonna be big fish, but at least they're something to eat the skeeters if there are any. We'll see what this summer's like. And I'm ready for this fucker to be empty. Not because it's got a leak. It's gonna be just because of evaporation time. So I guess it's up to me whether I want to keep filling it up. I might just run the hose for like 15, 20 minutes to refill what got took out during the daytime. But I believe that's how ponds work. At least natural ponds. Raise, oh, it's full. Like, what do you mean? So it was emptying? Like, yeah, I think they all kind of leak a bit over the course of the summer. And then it's refilled with the snow in the wintertime. I assume. I don't know. He found a fucking tiger salamander, so that's uh, encouraging. Who knows what the fuck's laying around these ponds? We found it under a piece of wood, so a flat piece of wood. So I don't know. I guess just lay a flat piece of wood somewhere and see. I used to fucking see that. I think they were newts, not salamanders, in California. But I used to walk the fire road in Monrovia Canyon when I was a little ass kid, so I would see one squished in the road because somebody drove over it. So I made a sign to just watch out for the newts. How fucking hard is it to just not run it over? That feels cold because I shaved my head. It's easier to not have hair. Reset. You just fucking shave it all off. I mean, shit. Most of my head's tattooed. Well, maybe not most of it. A good portion of it. So why would you fucking hide it with the hair? And it's not like, I don't know. I don't think it's that I'm balding or whatever, but those two spots. But those two spots are like right where the goddamn scar is. So I don't know how much of what they did to me in surgery has to do with why the hair isn't really growing right there. Whatever. Just shave the sides off. Fucking have a mohawk, and that's usually what I do. But I had to reset because it was getting long. And just to make it easier on Cindy, so I just shaved it off. It's almost summer, technically. Yeah, I still don't have a motherfucking windproof. That's so annoying. Yeah, that's lame. I think it might be the elevation. That's why the windproof shit just doesn't work. If you time it right, you can get a hit. Huh. It is April 9th, I believe. Yesterday was supposed to be the rapture, and here I am getting high. It's like I figured I would be. So. Yep, that is the pond I dug. And it's as deep as I fucking wanted it to be when I left it, and fucking right before winter came. All I gotta do is get this fucking new pump put in, and then I can shore up all this so it doesn't look so much like ass. Fuck yeah. If I had the money, then I guess I could have just gotten like whatever it is, some type of a substrate that you put at the bottom of the pond, and it acts as like a seal of sorts. But that's just like a lot, and I need a lot. So I went the cheapest route, which is just to use a liner. And while it is gross looking, at least there's a grip of water. Just gonna let fucking nature do whatever it's gonna do with it. The wind blow what it's gonna blow, and let the fucking water be where it's gonna be. Although I'm thinking maybe removing all that dirt over there on the other side to make like a pathway for deer and shit to just walk up to it and drink forth. I don't know. I gotta think about what I'm gonna do. Because obviously right there is the water line where that fucking huge ass branch is. It's even in the water a bit, so that's good. Yeah, this is good. I gotta go cut up some motherfucking music. Yeah, until next time. Later on.